Hey, it's Ben again with the DIY Homefront, and it could be a product review for the DeWalt trimmers, or I could just be trimming up the palmetto bushes. Either way, it's time for me to get into it. I like to keep the lawnmower in the cart close by, so as I cut all these palmetto fronds, I can put them in the cart, and I don't have to walk too far to get there and get back to the palmetto bush. Palmetto bushes seem to be clumped together, so I usually start on one side or one end and go for the base of the palmetto bush. I normally clip everything back except for maybe one or two fronds. This is the first time I've used these DeWalt clippers for this particular task, and it sure makes the job a whole lot easier. Trying to get inside these palmetto bushes with those long-handled clippers can be a real nuisance. But all you have to do with these clippers is just pull the trigger. I'm not sure if you noticed it, but there's been a lot of haze in the background, and that's from this fire that I've got burning. It's been on there for about 30 minutes, and it's just now finally starting to catch. It takes a lot of time before the heat gets the moisture out of the palmetto fronds, and they catch fire. As long as you trim these back fairly regularly, it's not that big of a deal. But if you let them get overgrown, it can be a little bit of a headache. This picture's from 2008 when we were putting the pavers down where the fire pit's at. But you can see in the background those palmetto bushes and how big they were. It really did take about a week the first time I trimmed them back to get all the palm fronds cut and burned. Now I probably cut these palmetto bushes back once a year. As long as you stay on top of it, it doesn't get too bad. What it looks like when you trim them back. Well, I just wanted to tell you thanks for watching. And if you'd like, click that little icon to subscribe. It would be deeply appreciated. And that's what they look like before you trim them back. You can tell where I've got it done. It looks pretty nice, doesn't it? I better get back to work if I'm going to get this finished today. Our two dogs used to have a heyday running around in these palmetto bushes before we ever cut them back. And the first time I cut them back, I found several holes that I'm assuming were for rabbits. The last wildlife I saw was when I was putting the compost bins together. There was a long green snake. But the only thing I found this time was this really cool looking little frog. If you know what kind it is, leave a comment. I'm used to seeing the green ones, but I don't think I've seen a brown one. I don't think I say this enough in my videos, but please be safe and wear safety gear. It's for your benefit to keep you from getting injured. If you didn't know it, palmetto bushes and palmetto fronds have like a jagged edge to them, almost like a sawtooth. And given the right conditions, they can cut you. I probably should be wearing gloves, and you should probably be wearing gloves if you decide to do this. And these things are awesome. Doing it the old-fashioned way with the clippers, that was a headache. This, piece of cake. Okay, I still got to burn the piles that I made, but everything is trimmed down. Remember how dense it was right there? It was getting to the point where it was hard to get the lawnmower in between the back of the greenhouse and the palmetto bushes, but not anymore. Well, there you have it. That's how I trim palmetto bushes. Like, subscribe, check out the playlist, and I'll see you in another video.